Good evening, everyone. It's SarahTonen. I have been watching, this video for the last few minutes by Conspiracy or Us about the Golden Age amusement parks and infantoriums. Yes, you heard me correctly. This is three-parter at this point. Now, for those of you who've been watching my channel for a little while or have watched a lot of my videos, you'll know that I did a whole bunch of stuff on Coney Island and Chicago and the various white city, just sort of touched on that and the infantoriums and stuff. So I've kind of touched on this a little bit in the past, and it's coming back around in my life again, and it's bringing up new stuff for me. So first of all, this is an incredibly interesting and very, very well made video. This guy doesn't put out a whole lot of videos, and so when he does, they're really good. I, on the other hand, put out a lot of videos. I just kind of go for it when I feel like I need to share things, then I just go for it. But anyway, his stuff's really good. I really highly recommend that you watch this. Now, his videos are so good that he actually inspired JonLevi, who's another amazing video maker, to make this video here. I'm just going to scroll down a minute, called World War Zero. And in it, he connects some dots that are sort of brought up in this video by Conspiracy or Us. And one of the things I'm kind of pausing halfway through the video. This is some of the stuff that has caught the eye and of many of us, and what we're starting to understand, and what I really am starting to understand in a very, very big way, is that Black people were not brought to North America via ships. They didn't come from anywhere else, but right there, right in North America, that was their homeland for a very long time. They are, in fact, the native people of North America. And when you look at these incredible buildings, these beautiful buildings that we see, these mud-flooded buildings in all of the old cities in New York and Chicago and Toronto and Philadelphia and all over the place. This one, I believe, is in Arkansas. I think. I can't remember. I'm terrible at remembering right now. But anyway, you'll see these patterns of red and yellow brick, and they're all over Toronto. These, we call them brownstone houses, or there's these yellow bricks, and it seems to be pretty prevalent, and they seem to be a pattern, a Moorish pattern. And in fact, here we have these very, what we would call Moorish domes, and look, you even have the star and the crescent moon. Got me thinking. It actually got me thinking about something that I figured out a long time ago. And again, you're going to have to go back into my videos. I did a whole thing on Acadia and how weird there is a little connection down there. And I actually started leaving it in the comments. I'm going to check out, I'm going to share my comment with you. So he actually mentions in the video Moorish. So I wrote, so Moorish, like Persian and Middle Eastern. Is this why there is a current exodus to North America from these parts? I know it's UN forced migration, but seriously. How often do they make us swap countries? Because check this out. I found out that there is a city in Iraq called Acadia. And there it is on the map, Acadia. Okay? An ancient region of Mesopotamia occupying the northern part of Babylonia. It reached the height of its power in the 3rd millennium. Okay, also known as the Akkadian Empire. Mesopotamia was the capital of the Akkadian Empire. Mesopotamia, they talk about this kind of, these ancient cities all the time, okay? It also happens to be that Acadia is one of, oops, I'm going to go back to my comment. Acadia in Canada is one of the oldest settlements, apparently from France. And I write in my brackets, don't get me started about the Frankist occupation of Gaul. And you can check out my France video for that one. And here we are, Acadia in Canada. And I'm not going to hit the wiki because I don't do the wiki anymore. But Acadia French Acadie, North American Atlantic seaboard possessions of France in the 17th and 18th century. Centered in what is now New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, and PEI. Acadia was probably intended to include parts of Maine and Quebec. The first organized French settlement in Acadia was founded in 1604 on an island in Passamaquoddy Bay and the present U.S.-Canadian border by Pierre du Gouin de Mont and Samuel de Champlain. And then in 1605, the colony was moved to Port Royal, now Annapolis Royal, Nova Scotia, and the settlement became the center of Acadia's future. Okay, so seriously, how crazy is that? Acadia and that whole culture of people from France is also connected to the Cajun people living in New Orleans, Nouveau Orleans. Orléans is a place in France. Was the Underground Railroad helping people escape, or was it just mixing them all up and convincing them that they were brought here? So what was the purpose of the Underground Railroad? They always talk about it as some amazing thing, but now I have no idea what it was. Right? Human trafficking. In India, this I just found out the other day. This blew my mind. In India, there's an old dialect called Kannada. I did the wiki there. Sorry. Go away. Seriously, folks, WTF is going on. It's pretty cool. It's pretty mind-blowing. I don't know what to say. I mean, it's not cool as in awesome. I think it's cool that we're figuring this out. But oh my goodness. Seriously. And if they have literally swapped us, so when you check out this JonLevi video, I mean, he's showing portraits of royals from Europe, Poland, Portugal, and they're all black. These were kings and queens, lords and ladies. So are white people from Africa? From the islands? I don't know, man. It's so crazy. Fascinating. And I'm really enjoying figuring it out. But I mean, are we just, I don't know, like, where does it end? How far back do we have to go to figure out who we really are? We're all just here. I think this is a holding station. Like at an airport, you know? You've already checked, like you can't, like you've checked, so you said goodbye. So you're in the airport itself. You can't just leave until you until you've finished your flight and you've disembarked and you've gone through customs. And I think that's what Earth is. I think it's just, I don't know, man. And they're just shuffling us about. Like we're, I don't know, like we're game pieces. Quite literally. It's messed up, man. But please, 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 everyone, do check out all these videos. Check out my links. Check out my own videos that I referenced in this. And have yourselves a great night. I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay, bye.